This channel is getting false flagged by triggered trolls, so make sure you subscribe to the new channel, Full-Time MMA 2. Let's get to the MMA news. A new challenger has appeared. Alexander Volkov just knocked out Stefan Struve at UFC Fight Night, I believe 119. It was a Fight Pass card. That was the main event. The co-main event was slated to be Germaine de Randamie versus Marion Renault, but Germaine de Randamie was forced to pull out due to injury, I believe. So the new co-main event was Sayar Bahadrzada versus Rob Wilkinson. Alright, so Stefan Struve was knocked out in the third round, man. He had a decent first round where he cut Alexander Volkov pretty bad, but he still ended up on his back at the end of the first round. The second and the third round, Alexander Volkov really just took over. He outstruck Stefan Struve by a significant amount. He also landed 2 takedowns in the fight to Stefan Struve's 0. He landed some big body shots that looked like they took Stefan Struve's gas away, man. He looked like he was out of gas in the third round from some big body shots that Alexander Volkov landed. This was Alexander Volkov's third fight in the UFC. He beat Roy Nelson in his last fight. This was his first real test, some would say. His first fight in the UFC was versus Timothy Johnson. It was a split decision. But now he just fought, this was his first time fighting a guy taller than him. Alexander Volkov is 6'7". Stefan Struve was 7 foot. So he found a way to deal with Stefan Struve's reach. He really dominated the fight. And it was a 5-round fight. Only needed 3 rounds to get it done. He didn't call out anyone after the fight, but he did say he wants to move up. He wants to maybe a top 5 guy. Dan Hardy on the sideline suggested maybe, Francis Ngannou could welcome him into the top 5. So it is good to have another heavyweight moving into the top 5, man. And he looked really good this fight. And at heavyweight, anybody could really go on a good run. Stefan Struve was he knocked out the current heavyweight champion Stipe Miocic. So if he would have won this fight, he would have maybe been 1 fight away from the title fight. He wasn't able to get the job done versus Alexander Volkov, unfortunately, but it's fortunate for Alexander Volkov, who will probably, I'll definitely be looking forward to his next heavyweight fight, man. Put himself on my radar with this fight for sure. He's going to be fighting in the top 5, and then with the state of the current heavyweight division and how injuries go, and man, he could be fighting for the title in 1 or 2 more fights. So with that being said, congratulations to Alexander Volkov. It was a fun night of fights. These were the first fights since McGregor versus Mayweather, so it was good to watch them. With that being said, it is what it is. Let me know what the fuck you time at in the comments. Dude.